Hi everyone and welcome to my sewing room. I got it! Okay, so as I just said, I just picked up my upgrade. It actually says Rosemary on it. I got a sticky on it when I walked into the store today. And one of the things that I'm really happy about is the sheer size of the box, because that means that I got the hoop. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't get the hoop because I'm an employee and I don't get usually the free things that come with it. But I get the hoop. I'm really happy about that. And I confess I've already opened this, and I never have really liked any of those opening the box videos, so I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about opening the box. But I'm going to show you the hoop. Here's the hoop. It does not have the Stellaire markings on it, and I tried to put the app over the top of it and it doesn't work. So there might be more information that I'll have to find out, but from what I understand right now, this does not work with the app. But there's the new lasers that are on for positioning, so that is going to be really cool. And you guys got to know that I'm going to do a whole lot of different kinds of videos learning all the new stuff that my Stellaire XE1 does, and also I will try and get in the store and do the XE2, the upgrade, and the XJ2. And also I have to say that, hang on just a minute, I'm going to bend down here, that I have had people from other countries that watch my videos, and I did have one viewer who told me she had the BP 3600, and I got a little bit confused, mostly because of the translation was saying something about printer, and I know that Brother has a new fabric printer, and I really apologize because I did get confused. But the VP 3600 is identical to the Stellaire. It's just in other countries, and this upgrade does work on it, so everything that's going to happen to the Stellaire XE1, XJ1 is also going to happen to the BP 3600. If there was any question about it, that all works as well. So you're going to get in your box, and I've been doing this for a lot of years, and it's really sad when somebody who gets an upgrade doesn't realize how really important this one little teeny tiny card is. This is going to have your activation code on it. You've got to have that activation code, otherwise you're not going to be able to activate your machine. So that's really important. And there's also a book in here that's going to tell you how to go about to install it. And there's also the equipment to do the couching that's coming with it as well. So that should be fun. I'll probably do a whole video on the couching, even though I did kind of do one already in the sewing part of it that I showed you. This is official, and it's going to have couching stitches in it too. This is just a little bit about the hoop. I am going to attempt right now with my internet, and my internet does not do a very good job, but I'm going to try and do with my internet to do the upgrade wirelessly, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go on to my computer, and then we'll try it with the USB stick, which is the way I just got finished doing the update. So let's move the camera a little bit closer and see what we can't do. We are on page 3/8, and I've already updated my machine. If I go over here, it says my latest version is 2.02, and I had already downloaded the new update is installed. That's 7.8. I'm going to go back to 3, and on 3 it says Kit 1 certification. So I'm going to hit that. Certifying upgrade kit, press kit number to certify. Online machine certification. I agree. type in the number. Okay. Now I have the card, and I'm going to take the card. I know I have it dark and you can't see it, but there's my card right there. I'm trying to be able to see both things at the same time. And I'm going to scratch off this thing here. Okay, sorry about that. I've got it dark in the background so that I can see my screen, and then you can't see my hand in front of here. But here's my card right here, and I have taken a dime and scraped it off, kind of the way they show you in the picture what you're supposed to do. So I scraped that off. So then what I need to do is type the 16-digit code right here. So I'm not going to put this on the screen, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to type it really fast on here. So okay, so then after you put the code in, it tells you to say okay, and then it says the machine number and the activation code will be sent to the server, and I'm going to say okay, and it's going to transfer it, and then it says certification was successful, please restart your sewing machine. So I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so it's back on again, and I darkened the screen around the area around us so you can see the screen a little bit better. I hope that works. I zoomed in as much as I possibly can. So let's just take a look at this. Let's go into embroidery, and here's the embroidery, and down here are those two new menus that we had looked at when it was grayed out and we couldn't see what it was. And look how fun this is. This one here, isn't that pretty? It's like hearts, and it would fill up the corner of a quilt if you wanted to do something like that. This one here has got like little flowers on it. Let's go back to return, and then you'll notice, look at this butterfly. Is that pretty or what? I don't even know. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. I really like that. There's got to be something we can figure out to do with that. Maybe I'll do a video just on that all by itself. But you'll notice that if I hit return, that this thing here, right here, has got a blank spot, which means we can scroll. And if you scroll, here's 5 more menus right here. Look at this menu here. It's got some lace designs in it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see it on the video, but that's a lace design that's on there. And then, whoops, let's go down here. These are quilt designs, and I had saw somewhere that they were going to have some edge-to-edge quilting in here. This is an edge-to-edge. You can tell because it goes from here to here. We should do a video just on the edge-to-edge that's on this, so that should be really fun to do something like that. This is a nice quilt pattern that will do a continuous edge to edge, so that'll be fun to play around with a little bit. And then let's go to my design center, and in my design center you will notice, let's put a shape in here. I'm going to put a heart and say okay. Then if you hit this, you're going to have another row of stitches down in here, and if we hit the motif one, it'll activate this select button, and now we have all of these motifs that we can do around the edges. And not only can you add a motif, let's do it in purple, say okay, pour, tap. I just added a motif even though you can't see it, but when I hit next, I can change the size of it. So let's make it bigger. And then say that I want it on the bottom, on the outside of the line. And let's set that down and hit preview. Look at that. Is that pretty or what? I'm so happy. Those crazy quilt stitches I just did in the last couple of videos, I couldn't do in the design center. Now I can play around with them a little bit and try something like that. I want to hit return and return again. Then if I hit pour, I'm going to have select. Takes a while. It has to think about it. You have an entire menus down here that we did not have before that you can do. So now we've got some more fills that we can play around with in here. Let's do this one. Say okay, pick a color, okay, pour and fill my heart. And then I'm going to say next and preview. Is that pretty or what? I'm just so excited. I think we can do a whole lot. Tell me a couple of things that you might like to see that's obviously going to be a change. If I go to home and I go back into this new menu here and we do the edge to edge and set that down, there's supposed to be a new setting that's going to allow you to put a laser on here that will help you. I don't have a hoop on there. That will help you to line things up, and I haven't figured it out yet. I've still got a lot of things to figure out on this, but as soon as I figure it out, I'm going to do a video on it and let you see exactly what I know. I'm just so excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, wasn't that fun? I'm so excited about the new upgrade. It feels like they always do things for the Luminaire, and those of us who have the Stellaire don't get any new things with it. So now Brother has given us some new things. And you know that I have the XE one, but I also have access to the XJ one and the new XJ2. And there's some new stitches that are in there, including the new Sashiko designs, and I know everybody is excited about being able to do Sashiko with their sewing machine, so I'm going to play around with that, and I'm going to make sure I let you know how easy and fun it is. And there's the tapering stitches, and there's all sorts of other things that I've still got to have a chance to kind of play around with and learn, but I promise you, as I learn new information, I'm going to pass it on to you. So make sure that you like and subscribe, ask questions, make comments, hit that little bell so that you know when I come out with a new video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.